Good evening, everyone. So let's discuss about International Conference on Nuclear Security. So the IAEA's International Conference on Nuclear Security is a significant event for the nuclear security community around the world. And this topic is actually very much important from GS paper 3 environment pollution and degradation and GS paper 2 point of view. So first of all, we'll see what is IAEA. So IEAE stands for International Atomic Energy Agency, and it has recently urged increased caution against the trafficking of nuclear and radioactive materials. And it began its fourth international conference on nuclear security. And the conference was held at IAEA's headquarters in Vienna, Austria. So, India plays a significant role in global nuclear security due to its unique position as a nuclear armed state and its growing energy needs. And also, we can say that India has consistently supported global efforts to strengthen nuclear security and advocating for measures to prevent nuclear materials from falling into the hands of non state actors or terrorists. And India is also in active participation in international efforts to prevent nuclear terrorism and to secure radioactive materials. And here we can see that India is a member of key international initiatives like GICNT, that is Global Initiative to Combat Nuclear Terrorism, and Convention on the Physical Protection of Nuclear Material and its 2005 amendment. And also, India follows IAEA safety and security guidelines and has voluntarily submitted its facilities to the IAEA's nuclear security peer reviews. Now let's take a look at the highlights of the conference. So currently 145 states report incidents involving lost, stolen, improperly disposed of or neglected nuclear or radioactive materials to the IAEA. And many radioactive substances are utilized in medical facilities, education institutions and industries worldwide. And the main concern is extremists using radioactive material in a dirty bomb, which is deadly. And here are the initiatives taken by India. So, number one is Atomic Energy Regulatory Board. So, it regulates nuclear and radiation safety, setting and enforcing standards to ensure safe operation of nuclear facilities and manage radioactive discharge in India. And number two is environmental impact assessment. So, before approval, nuclear projects such as power plants undergo through environmental impact assessments that assesses potential impacts on the environment and health, including radioactive discharges. And at the end, this is very important. So these are the some key steps that India has taken since the last conference on nuclear security 2020 to bolster its nuclear security architecture. So India has recently placed two more nuclear facilities, KK and PP5 and 6 under IAEA safeguard, bringing total under IAEA safeguard to 31. And as a part of nuclear detection architecture, there are now 25 operational radiation emergency response centers across the country. And India has also developed state of the art radiation monitoring system for charge detection and quick qualitative and quantitative assessment of large area radioactive contamination in case of nuclear and radiological emergencies, and a capacity building program, that is integrated mission for preparedness and awareness come training, that is impact on nuclear and radiological emergencies, has been introduced, especially targeting state level functionaries including decision makers, first responders and medical professionals. After that, India is a party to all 13 universal instruments accepted as benchmarks for a state's commitments towards nuclear security. India ratified the amendment to CPNM in 2016 and has amended its domestic law to implement provisions of CPNM and its amendment. Additionally, India has also brought in the provision of ICSN and UNSCR 540 into domestic laws. So, let me explain that. CPPNM is Convention on the Physical Protection of Nuclear Material, and ICSANT is International Convention for the Suppression of Acts of Nuclear Terrorism. And these are both international treaties that aim to protect nuclear material and facilities. The CPPNM actually focuses on physical protection, while the ICANT focuses on criminalizing the unlawful use of nuclear material. And India has recently reconstituted an interministerial counter nuclear smuggling team to strengthen the nuclear security regime by covering prevention, detection, and investigation, including forensic support and prosecution of the act of smuggling, and to strengthen the interagency platform for the exchange of information, coordination, cooperation to counter nuclear smuggling incidents. And all these measures have enabled India to ensure full and effective security of nuclear and radiological materials at the national level. Even as we aim to triple nuclear power generation capacity by 2030 from around 7500 megawatt at present. And at the same time, we continue to contribute to international efforts, including to the Nuclear Security Fund of the IAEA. And our focus has been and will remain capacity building for the global south. That's all. Thank you.